Hey again, this is Ben. I'm here to do the other pay dirt review I was talking about from Goldn Paydirt, the Nugget Reserve bag. This is how it comes boxed, and I'm going to pull it out, and it's got the same thick bag. This is a 10-pound bag, and that's what the dirt looks like. So we're going to do a bunch of pans today. I don't think I may get through a third of it or half of it. But I just wanted to show you the results of this to see if it was better than that jackpot. The last time I did Nugget Reserve, there were some nice little pickers in it. So I'm hoping to get the same results, especially with 10 pounds. We'll be outside. It's a little dark, but I'll try to use as much light as I can. Alright, I just wanted to give you an idea of what the dirt looks like unclassified. It's mostly smaller rocks and dust, so the water's going to get dirty. Look at that. I already see gold there. And gold there, so this is a good sign. And right there, this is a really good sign. So hopefully I'm going to enjoy this bag more than that jackpot stuff. So let's get to classifying and let's get to panning. Okay, so doing about half the bag, as you can see here. So it's about 4 or 5 pounds. The bags are just like they say. They come in weighed properly. This is the plus 10, man. There's a whole bunch of this stuff. So that's good. We'll see maybe if we get some plus 10 gold. It is Nugget Reserve after all, right? Now I did notice there's some mica in here. Mica is very deceptive because it's very sparkly, but it's not shiny unless there's reflection. Gold's always shining. And I learned that the hard way, and I'll tell you about it a little bit later. So let's go ahead and pan this out and show you what the results are. Take care. Alright, not a lot of quantity, but man, some nice quality. This is a nice little piece right here, but look at this monker, man. Look at this thing. That's beautiful. Wish this thing would focus, man. Anyway, that's a nice little nugget, man. I'm excited about that one. See if I can even get it in my snuffer bottle. So anyway, that's a plus 10. So doing pretty good so far. Let's keep going. All right, so here's our minus 10 plus 20. As you can see, we got some nice little specks right there. We got well, at least 4, unless those are doubles. But nice little specks there. And let's continue on. Okay, so that was the plus 30 minus 20. As you can see, get some light on there. We got a nice little group of gold. So excited about that. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. And there we go. Yeah. Okay. Well, it was working. Anyway, you got to see it briefly. So nice little bit of gold. I'm very happy about this this group of pans so far. So let's continue on. Bubbles. This is the minus 30 plus 40. Getting down to the end of it. As you can see, we got a few nice little specks there. There you go. So about to do the last pan, and then we'll wrap this up. Okay guys, so this is the minus 40, and as you can see, all I have is this little tiny speck, little flower gold, right at the tip of my finger. Hope you can see that. That's about it. I've had 5 classifications. I forgot to take a picture of this one beforehand, but it looked like, you know, fine dirt. Nothing different. So let's go ahead and collect this and dry it out and then weigh it out, and we'll do a final review. Guys, the gold is dried, and we're going to go ahead and weigh it, and we'll see how we're doing so far with the Goldn Paydirt Nugget Reserve. So let me pull the scale out. Okay. So first thing I want to do is weigh that spear that spear of a nugget we've got here. Let's get this zeroed out. Alright, and that comes in at 0.493 grams. So just under half a gram. Let's go ahead and add everything else. Come on now. Alright, and so we come in at 0.736 grams. So just under a gram for probably about 40 to 50% of the bag that we got, which would be 4 to 5 pounds. And, you know, this is a Nugget Reserve, so hopefully the nuggets are at the bottom of the bag. But this is where we are so far. It's much better than we did the last time. It's still like a little more, given the amount of pay dirt that I'm going through, but I'm much happier with this bag, and maybe Goldn Paydirt is going to redeem themselves. So we'll catch back with you and see what the final results are. Alright guys, so we're here for the final weigh-in on the Goldn Paydirt Nugget Reserve bag. It was definitely better than the jackpot bag. Still not too impressed, and I'll show you why. Let's go ahead and weigh in this. This is the second half of that bag, so it's about 5 pounds or so of dirt that I went through, and then we'll add them together and we'll give you a final result. So hang on. Okay, so this is what we have out of half that bag, about 5 pounds of pay dirt from the Nugget Reserve bag, mind you. Oh, get in there. Alright, we got it all. So we're at 0.045 grams of gold, with a little bit of black sand in there too, from 5 pounds of Nugget Reserve. Now, if we do the math, we have 0.0, well now it's going down, that's probably because I'm moving. If we go down, if we add them together, that's 0.045. Let me just make sure that's right. Well, 0.044 plus 0.736 grams, that's from the first half of the bag, including the big nugget, or, the nugget. And that brings us to 0.78 grams out of 10 pounds of bag, and out of the Nugget Reserve, I got one nugget, not that one. Hang on. So out of 10 pounds of Nugget Reserve, that's what I got. It's a nice nugget, but it's a single nugget. You call this a Nugget Reserve bag. 10 pounds of it. It was 2 5-pound orders put together. Paid $104.99. That was on sale, and then I had like a 25% coupon, so I paid $78.75. And there's my nugget. There's my nugget. So, okay, so as you can see, we're at 0.774 grams. I just put them all together. And let's see. So $78.74 is what I paid. So I haven't looked at the spot price. Let me do that. $12.84.20. $12.84.20 divided by 31.1. So gold today is 41.29 times 0.773 grams. So it'll come out with $31.92 in gold for a bag that I got with a coupon on sale for $78.74. So once again, a 40, or if you round it, 41% return on investment. Just like the jackpot. So, yeah, I'm just not too happy about this. I mean, it's always good to get gold. You don't want to get scammed. Goldn Paydirt are not scammers. They've been doing this for a long time. So obviously they must have bags with more gold in it. But as far as I'm concerned, I would think they would have a little bit more consistency. This is added gold. You know, this is what they're putting in there. So are they taking from my gold to give to the jackpot winner? How does that work? And what about the Nugget Reserve? Last time I actually got a few nuggets in there. I got 1 out of 10 pounds of Nugget Reserve. Why do you call it Nugget Reserve? There's 1 nugget. I'm going to get something like that in almost everything I buy. Well, that's not true, but it's common to get something like that. And they don't call it Nugget Reserve. They just call it pay dirt. So, once again, I know people have had good experiences with Goldn Paydirt. I'm not trying to bash this company. They just happened to have the pay dirt that I was going through when I decided, hey, let's make a video about it. You're not going to get scammed. There's always going to be gold in it. But my experience, out of 20 pounds of pay dirt, 20 pounds of pay dirt. Watch. 0.774 plus 0.766. So I found 1.5 grams, 1.54 grams of gold in 20 pounds of pay dirt. Alright, so that's 7% of the weight of the, 7% of the weight was actual gold. So, let's see. So that's 1 gram for every 13 pounds of pay dirt. Look, in the wild, if you're digging in a mine, you're panning for gold in a river, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. I'm not doing that. I'm buying dirt, okay? And if I'm buying dirt that's supposed to have gold in it, I expect a decent amount of gold in it. I know I sound aggravated. That's because I am. We're talking about 1.54 grams, 7% of the weight of that bag, of all that postage and all the stuff they're spending money on, 7% of that was gold. I would expect at least 1 gram per bag. And with that much pay dirt, I'd probably expect more. So, if we look at this, so total was, I got $64.03 of gold. That's better than getting ripped off. Definitely better than getting ripped off. I don't think you'll ever get ripped off buying Goldn Paydirt. But I just thought it was pretty sad because 78.74 times 2, spent 160 bucks on this. I can go to Gold Bay or something and spend, right now I think it's on sale for like 140 bucks with shipping. I can get something that's guaranteed to have 3 grams of gold. Twice the gold. That's crazy. So, I can't recommend the Nugget Reserve or the jackpot. I have had a better experience with Nugget Reserve. It wasn't great, but it was better. There were actually pickers in it. This one has 1 picker. One. Out of 10 pounds. So, Goldn Paydirt, step up your game because your consistency is not there. Your nuggets aren't there. And I'm really not happy with, I don't know that I'll be ordering from you again. Even with the coupon. They always send you a coupon to order more. That's just not a good return on investment. I don't want to spend a ton of money paying for gold. I just want to do it for fun. Spend a little money on it, recoup my money back in gold. Okay? And that's fine. Like when I bought the big bucket. You know, I lost about, actually only lost about $100. I was expecting to lose $150, and I figured for 25, 30 pounds of dirt, you know, with a lot of gold in it, hey, it's worth it. That'll be fun to pan, and it was fun to pan. So, guys, this is the end. I'm going to go ahead and let you, I guess you got to make your decision for your own. I didn't go into this trying to bash any kind of company. I started making reviews because when I'm going to make a purchase of anything that's more than $100, man, I start watching YouTube videos and getting reviews, and they really help. They really help me make a lot of decisions. That's why I did the trotter, and I'm going to do a finish up trotter, final evaluation whenever the sun comes out again. But you know, I kind of depend on these reviews, and so I said, you know what, I need to give back some, you know. So I do a lot of pay dirt. I do, you know, I have other things. I'm going to review the camera that you're watching on right now, which, by the way, I'm very happy with. It was just a, you know, miscellaneous buy before a nice vacation, but we'll get into that later. But I do depend on reviews, and so I figured I'd make some too. And I'm going to tell you the good, and I'm going to tell you the bad. Okay, and that's it. I'm not for or against any company. Yes, I actually want to be for a company because I want companies to be good. I want them to take care of their customers. That's how I was raised. Take care of your customers, you know, and that's what I expect, and that's what I want to be able to review on. But you can't always do it, you know. And so that's my final review on Goldn Paydirt. This is the Nugget Reserve bag with a 0.736 grams of gold. Actually less gold than that was in the jackpot bag, and with one picker. So can't recommend it. Sorry, guys. If you have better results, like I said before, put them in the comments, because I'm not trying to bash your company. If you've gotten good results, put them there so other people can read them and make their own evaluation for themselves. So that's all we got today. Happy New Year. It's January 1st. My name's Ben, and it's been great reviewing this for you. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it helps you out. So take care. Bye.